Bunk's own house-cured pork belly.
You can put pork belly on anything and you're gonna be all right.
From a po' boy
Oh my God, so good.
to a Vietnamese banh mi.
Very fresh.
Even their Reuben.
I'm dying to try the pork belly Reuben.
All right, fantastic.
This is the best Reuben in town.
Not something you see on every sandwich menu, but I'm down with it. So we got a pork belly.
The cure is just gonna be these the dry ingredients. We'll start off with a little bit of the chili flake, some black pepper, fennel seed, and we're just gonna buzz that.
I think this is one of the biggest mistakes people use is not using really fresh spices.
Yeah, put a little brown sugar in there. So yeah, this is like 50-50 salt and sugar is what I do.
You meant fitty-fitty.
50-50, yeah, for sure. Put a little bit on the bottom first.
You're just gonna pack that bad boy right down into it.
A little bit on top of there. Rub it down real good. Put a little garlic, and we'll put some of this thyme on there. We're just gonna grate a little nutmeg.
A little bit of nutmeg, a little more patty.
Yeah, just rub it in. It's good to sit for a couple days.
And then we're gonna roast it off, slow cook it.
It cooks for like 4 hours.
Now we're getting into Russian dressing.
Pretty simple. It's just mayonnaise, ketchup, whole grain mustard. I'm gonna put a little egg in there, chopped pickles.
That's a great looking dressing.
Just a little salt and black pepper, red wine vinegar, a little bit of Worcestershire. The last thing I do for my Russian dressing is I just stir in a little bit of bacon fat. Because
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
Maybe I should try this deliciousness. Wow. Oh, dude. I don't even know that it's fair to call that Russian dressing. I mean, you gotta call that liquid Moscow or something sexy. So we have our cured.
Pork belly.
Now cool it down, slice it, make a sandwich.
Jelly.
Wow. Sorry, I'll put it back. I'll wait for the sandwich.
We take some dark rye, Russian dressing on there. A little Swiss.
Swiss,
Yeah.
okay.
And then our pork belly. A little fresh cracked pepper, our sauerkraut. Brush this down with some butter.
Talk about the meanie panini.
Toss this on there.
And you put the slamma on the clamma?
That cooks for just a few minutes. We just crisp it up a little bit, and then we put it in the oven to finish it. That's it.
Look at that bad boy. You get the subtleties of the pork mixed with the really nice rub you put on it. Slow cook it, render down the fat. You guys are great, man.
I don't think I've ever actually had a better sandwich.
So good.
Old building that was vacant for about 70 years and was about to be torn down until somebody says, no, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna refurbish it, and we're gonna put a restaurant in it. This I gotta see. Welcome to Herm's Inn.
The word's out. Everyone in Logan knows about Herm's.
People come from out of town to come here.
And they've done that since the early 1900s, because this historic building has been a place for travelers to sleep, eat, and top off the tank. And Chef Riley Brown are in charge of filling up guests once again.
In-N-Out grilled cheese, table 9.
I have the inside-out grilled cheese. It's so good. It's got this crunchy cheese on the outside, and on the inside, there's guacamole and black beans.
It's very different than any other grilled cheese that you're gonna find.
What are we making, Chef?
Salsa, Anaheim's, roasted red bell pepper, and roasted green pepper.
And jalapenos?
You've got it. Whole stewed tomatoes,
Have light on.
green onions, little garlic, toasted ground cumin,
Beautiful.
a little bit of sugar,
Thanks, honey.
chopped red onion.
Agua?
That is actually white vinegar, sriracha, cilantro, and our house seasoning.
And that makes the salsa.
Now we're gonna make our black beans. A little bit of olive oil,
Sweat the peppers and onions.
salsa,
Okay.
canned beans,
Okay.
strained,
And a little bit more of the magic dust.
salt, garlic salt, black pepper.
Must swell up like a puffer fish.
Then we just add a little bit of water,
And how long are we gonna let these cook?
15 minutes.
After this?
We make the grilled cheese. A little butter on the grill, add our shredded cheese down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is what makes it inside out. We're trying to get a crispy and a chewy effect. Cover that lid over there, let that steam so that that cheese on top melts while the cheese on bottom crisps up just right.
Yeah.
Fresh made guacamole on here.
Everybody tuning in home, this is the weirdest grilled cheese we've ever seen on Triple D.
Take a scoop of beans. We'll hit
Okay.
it with a little sriracha.
And that's all she wrote. I don't know who's trying to be funny around here, but that kind of looks like somebody's hairline. I've had a lot of crazy food, dude, but this is taking it. You get this fried crunch, we call this the skirt. Then you take delicious beans and guacamole, stick them inside of a really thick quesadilla. Dynamite.
Thank you.
Dynamite.
That's how I fist bump. Get a kick out of
Things
it.
are getting weird.
All right, you guys, I have those inside-out grilled cheese for you.
It's just a really unique flavor.
It's really good, really cheesy.
That's up there in grilled cheese history. You see, I have a responsibility to bring you some of the best barbecue you've ever seen on Triple D. And after this spot, you'll say, I thank you. This is ZZQ.
Tres Hombres.
Tres Hombres has Fontino habanero sausage as well as pulled pork, and it has brisket. It is a big one.
We're gonna make the...
Tres Hombres sandwich. We're gonna build our dry rub for our pulled pork.
Let's see it.
Of course, ground black pepper, kosher salt, a little paprika, chili powder. brown sugar, granulated garlic, and granulated onion. We're gonna take our Boston butt, apply a yellow mustard and pickle brine slather.
Okay.
Rub the butt pretty heavily with our dry rub. They'll smoke for about 12 hours.
Okay, on to the brisket.
And again, we're gonna start with black pepper, kosher salt, paprika, a little cayenne,
My homies.
granulated garlic, granulated onion, cumin, Mexican oregano.
That's what I was gonna say. The mustard and pickle brine slather.
Dry rub,
And then this is gonna go for how long?
about 16 to 18 hours. We're gonna make our signature house thick sauce.
What are we missing? A ballet slipper and an engine block.
We're gonna toast 3 types of chilies, and we're gonna be caramelizing some onions. So while that's
Okay.
going, we're gonna start the tea. Oil,
Good, let's get every pot, every ingredient.
garlic, water, toasted peppers.
Let them steep.
20 minutes. Take all this and pour it into a blender, puree it.
Got it?
We're gonna start the next step with the caramelized onions.
Okay.
Add molasses to that. Cook that down. We're gonna add the tea that we made, ketchup,
Apple cider vinegar,
brown sugar,
cumin chili flake, whole grain mustard, kitchen sink, eye of newt, wing of bat,
pickling brine, soy, lemon juice,
cayenne.
salt. Cook it for an hour to an hour and a half.
We're done. We're gonna put the tres hombres together.
Habanero fontina, pulled pork, thick sauce, beef brisket, a little more thick sauce, pickled red onions.
Okay. Oh, how cute. We'll put the little hat on it.
Just for you.
I'm not gonna be a sharp-dressed man after this. This is a monster. Delicious brisket. Love the sausage. Pulled pork's nice and tender. It's legit. It's real deal. It's great flavor. Well done, chef.
Thank you. Tres hombres.
You have to really press it down to fit in your mouth.
The brisket is very tender. It's really delicious.
So I'm here in South New Jersey in a town called Summers Point. Now, this is where people cruise through to go down to the boardwalk in Ocean City, but more importantly, to visit this joint. This is the Grilled Cheese and Crab Cake Company.
Down to Summers Point, a funky little joint called the Crab Cake Co.
It's a catchy name.
Everything is amazing.
Big Bad Fish Witch.
Everybody comes in here and is like, oh, what do you guys serve here? Grilled cheese and crab cakes.
And the guy marrying the two is Steve Novak,
Throw on another crab cake to the other melt now.
who bought this place back in 2010 thanks to a little help from the family. Brothers pitching in and grandparents backing him up. Gotta love Grandma.
Gotta love
But Grandma, she dropped the coin.
Grandma Tarantine. We call her G-Tear, though.
What up? And Grandma's investment is built on a classic.
Who doesn't love grilled cheese? It's the ultimate comfort food.
You can put anything inside a grilled cheese, and he does it the best.
I got the crab melt.
It's a grilled cheese sandwich, and it has a crab cake in the middle. It's what they're known for here.
Let's get into it.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is add our mayo to the bin. Next, we're gonna add our eggs. Then our fresh lemon juice. I like to use honey mustard. A little sriracha. I think
Very
sriracha
nice.
just makes everything better. It's just a little crystal hot sauce, a little extra heat. And then
Okay.
Worcestershire sauce, Old Bay seasoning.
Say hey for Old Bay. There you go. Black pepper.
Hey. Actually, this is celery seed.
He's at 1 point over here.
Little celery seed.
Very nice.
And then baking powder. A load of fresh chopped parsley. And then we whisk her up. She's good to go. Next, we add our panko breadcrumbs. So you want to make sure it's incorporated in real good.
Now the crab, let's talk about that.
Jumbo lump.
Treat it very gingerly now, correct?
Exactly.
Because you don't want to bust it up.
People like to see those real big lumps.
My lovely
Right.
crabby lumps. That is some creamy.
Actually, this will solidify it once it sets.
It's gonna have to.
So we're gonna throw a little butter on the grill.
Okay.
We're gonna take our crab cake, put it right on the butter, butter the bread,
You and butter.
Monterey Jack cheese.
I mean, shouldn't you have it like on a squirt pump or something? Like,
Probably. We're gonna steam the bread, just make sure we melt the cheese real good.
so we're gonna let this cook up on both
Yep.
sides.
This is our crab melt.
Wow. Crab cake is a little bit creamier than most people expect.
Yeah.
Crispy on the outside, tons of crab. No question about the amount of crab in there. Nice crunch of the toast, not too much cheese. You pulled it off, man. Nicely done, man.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
I love it. It's a favorite.
It's moist, it's fresh, it's delicious.
You can either have it plain or angry.
Angry here means sriracha and jalapenos. You make the cheesesteaks angry, cream of crab soup, you can get that angry. Having the sandwich angry makes me very happy.
So I'm here in the Cambridge, Somerville area, right outside of Boston, to check out a joint where this chef was going to be a school teacher. Once you kind of change gears and decided to open a restaurant offering up one of my favorite things. It's something that takes so much time, so much energy, and it's really a labor of love. It's bagels. This is Bagelsaurus.
We need 3 jumbos.
Mary came up with these bagels, and she really puts her heart and soul into every single sandwich.
She's ruined BLTs for me. I can no longer have them on toast. I have to have them on a Bagelsaurus bagel.
There's a whole slew of bacon. There's oven roasted tomatoes, which are sweet, and there's a spicy pepper cream cheese that is delicious.
What's the deal?
We're going to make a BLT with this onion bagel.
Let's see it.
Water, our sourdough starter,
That's a day ago that you built that.
Yep.
It's proofed.
malt syrup, flour, table salt. Gonna let this go for a little bit. Instant yeast, roasted onions,
The onions by themselves are awesome.
poppy seeds. This will mix for about 9 minutes.
Proof the dough.
Yes. During those couple of hours, we're going to do a series of folds that simulates hand mixing.
Then how does it go from that stage into being made into a bagel?
Then we like to cool it for a little bit in the fridge. And then...
Are you sticking with me on this? I mean, we've only been here for an hour, and we're only in the mixing part.
Bagel dough's coming out.
That's one huge bagel. That's too big.
We're gonna let them rest.
This is like 6 days in making one bagel.
There are different ways you can shape a bagel. You can do like a snake.
How was,
wrap it
hang on,
around
what was that part again?
like a snake.
Oh, that looked like a
Yeah.
dance move to me.
Or you can do the hula
So through there.
with a little flare.
Yes.
Yeah.
See that with a little knee bend I threw in
Oh,
there?
yes. They're going to proof for a while and then rest overnight in the fridge.
These are gonna go for one more day.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
We do a quick boil, 30 to 40 seconds.
Next up.
This is the final step, so we're just gonna put them in the oven, believe it or not.
No, that's
Yes.
impossible. We have to do something to them. How long is this gonna bake?
About 20 minutes, or 50.
So bagels are out of the oven, and what are you gonna make me?
Spicy pepper cream cheese. We
Okay.
have pickled jalapenos that we
So
made.
house pickled jalapenos,
We have roasted poblanos, and then blaz those up.
red chili flake, salt.
Blend that together with our cream cheese. So we also make our oven roasted tomatoes in-house. We have plum tomatoes tossed with chopped garlic, salt, sugar, pepper, thyme, extra virgin olive oil, and they go in 250-degree oven for 4 hours.
Okay, chef.
Our onion bagel, toasted up. Spicy pepper cream cheese. Our oven roasted tomatoes, red leaf lettuce, bacon on top.
Love it. The only thing that I don't like about this bagel is that 1/4 of it's already gone. As a bagel, it's of the best we've ever had on the show. Light, tender, great chew, bacon's great, but these oven roasted plum tomatoes, the acid of that cut with the fat and the spiciness of the jalapenos and poblanos in the cream cheese, you're a dangerous woman. I'm not kidding ya.
Appreciate that, guy.
BLT with spicy cream cheese on an onion bagel.
You get some sweetness from the tomato and some smokiness from the crisp bacon.
The spicy cream cheese has a lot of heat to it.